Have you ever dreamed of owning your own home but are nervous about the potential pitfalls that can turn your dream into a nightmare? Hey, I'm Steve Jolly with the Home Buying Skills channel, and today we're about to take a deep dive into navigating the home buying process smoothly, avoiding those potholes that can throw you off course. So if you want a worry-free path to owning your dream home, you are in the right place. Think about it. The journey to home ownership is just one of the most significant steps you'll take in your life. But what if you could turn that treacherous mountain climb into a scenic stroll in the park? That's what we're here for today. We're about to explore how to dodge common home buying problems and ensure your journey to home ownership is as smooth as possible. So are you ready to equip yourself with the knowledge and skills to avoid common missteps and confidently stride towards your dream home? Then let's get to business. Understanding your financial position. Are you truly aware of your financial position when it comes to home buying? Does your current financial state support your home ownership goals? Well, let's find out. You see, your financial position is like a compass, guiding you through the home buying wilderness. If it's off even slightly, you might find yourself in a swamp of stress and financial strain. But don't worry, I've got you covered. First, let's talk about your credit score. This 3-digit number can be like your ticket to an attractive mortgage rate or the barrier that stands between you and your dream home. So get to know your credit score and how to boost it. And remember, a higher score opens the door to a lower interest rate and more favorable loan terms. Next, there's your down payment. But do you have enough saved up? Because the size of your down payment can influence the type of loans you're eligible for and the interest rate you're offered. If you can afford to put 20% down or more, you'll avoid private mortgage insurance. But if not, don't worry, there are plenty of loan options that require less. Thirdly, your debt to income ratio, or DTI. This is a critical factor lenders consider when evaluating your loan application. It tells them whether you can comfortably manage your monthly mortgage payments along with your other existing debts. And finally, your savings. Do you have enough set aside for closing costs, home repairs, and emergencies? Home ownership involves more than just a mortgage payment, so ensure you have a safety net for those unexpected expenses. Understanding your financial position isn't just about knowing how much you can borrow. It's about securing your future, ensuring that the home you buy today brings joy and not stress tomorrow. So are you ready to assess your financial position with clear eyes and a solid plan? Clear expectations. Have you ever set off on a journey without a clear destination in mind? Buying a house without setting clear expectations is just as unpredictable. So let's cut through that fog of uncertainty. Setting clear expectations is about having a firm grasp on what you want, what you need, and what you can realistically afford. It's about knowing the difference between those nice-to-have features and the can't-live-without ones. For instance, you might dream of a sprawling 5-bedroom villa, but you really need all that space? Maybe a cozy 3-bedroom bungalow would fit your needs perfectly, and it won't stretch your budget to the breaking point. Location is another key factor. Sure, living in that trendy upscale neighborhood sounds glamorous, but is it worth the premium price tag and the long commute to work? And let's not forget about the property's condition. Can you deal with a fixer-upper and its potential hidden cost, or do you prefer a move-in ready home that may come with a higher initial price? Getting clear on your expectations helps you stay grounded in reality. Streamline your home search and stay within your budget. It prevents you from getting swayed by every shiny new listing and keeps you focused on finding a home that truly fits you. So are you ready to set clear, achievable expectations for your home buying journey? Home inspections. Have you ever heard of a lemon from a used car lot? You know, it looks shiny and runs great during the test drive, but then the problems start creeping in. Would you want that happening with your home purchase? Consider a home inspection as your home's version of a test drive. It's your chance to take a peek under the hood before signing on the dotted line, and it's an absolute vital part of the home inspection. A professional home inspector will delve into the property's nooks and crannies, checking everything from the roof to the foundation. They'll uncover hidden issues, things like faulty wiring, termite damage, or a leaky basement. Problems that might not be evident to the untrained eye, but could cost you thousands down the line. Think about it. You're about to invest your hard-earned money into probably what's the biggest purchase of your life. The last thing you want is to move in only to discover a plethora of unexpected repairs and expenses. A home inspection gives you the confidence to proceed with your purchase or the wisdom to step back and reassess. So are you ready to dodge a potential money pit and make a safe, informed home purchase? Your realtor. Ever tried to assemble a piece of furniture without the instructions? It feels like you're solving a puzzle without the picture on the box. And that's what it feels like when you are not represented by your own realtor during your home buying process. And here's the thing, buying a home isn't a DIY project that you can just wing. It's a complex process full of paperwork, negotiations, timelines, and making a wrong move could cost you thousands or even cause the whole deal to fall apart. So let's take negotiations for example. Knowing the local market trends, what similar homes have sold for, and how to leverage inspection results is crucial to getting the best deal. Without a realtor, you may end up paying more than you should. Or consider the paperwork. Purchase agreements alone can top 10 pages, not to mention federal, state, and local document requirements. A single mistake could delay your closing or worse, lead to legal issues down the road. So do you want to make a smooth path to home ownership or risk getting lost in the maze of home buying? Remember, a skilled realtor is your guide, your advocate, and your guard against costly mistakes. Negotiation missteps. Ever played a game of chess? It's all about strategy, isn't it? Same goes with negotiation in the home buying process. You've got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. But do you know what moves could put your dream home in checkmate? So let's talk about a common mistake, lowballing the seller with an offer that's way below the asking price. This can backfire, especially in a hot market, as it may insult the seller or show that you aren't serious. A skilled realtor knows how to balance your desire to save money with the reality of the current market. And another pitfall is getting emotionally attached to the home. If the seller knows you're head over heels, they have the upper hand. And a realtor helps keep your emotions in check and guide your decisions with facts and strategy, not feelings. But perhaps the biggest misstep is rushing through the process. Pressure to close quickly can lead to oversight, causing you to miss crucial details. Remember, buying a home in this market is a marathon and not a sprint. Avoiding these negotiation pitfalls can save you money, time, and a boatload of stress. It's your move. Are you ready to make it count? Avoiding emotions. Do you remember your first love? The rush of emotions, the world revolving around that one person. But remember when things didn't work out? That's emotional buying in a nutshell. It's that feeling of I have to have this house before you've done your due diligence. It's a pitfall you need to dodge, folks. And as humans, we're wired to make decisions based on our emotions. And home buying is no different. You walk into a beautifully staged house and you can already see yourself sipping coffee in that sun-soaked breakfast nook. But falling in love with a home can make you blind to potential issues. You might overlook the fact that it's next to a busy highway or that it's overpriced for the neighborhood. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel good about the house you buy. You absolutely should. But let's keep those emotions in check and make sure we're thinking clearly. This is where a trusted realtor becomes essential. They help you separate the emotion from the practical and guide you towards a decision that's in your best interest. Remember, buy with your brain, not just your heart, and ensure a smooth path to home ownership. Future resale value. Do you want to make a profit when you sell your home in the future? Well, of course you do. Who wouldn't? But did you know that the choices you make today can significantly impact your home's resale value down the road? That's right, folks. Let's dive in. Buying a home is like investing in your future. We are all looking for that sweet deal, but the truth is, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And that discounted price tag could be hiding issues that might hurt your resale value in the future. It could be anything from a structural issue to being located in a flood zone. And the key here is research. Look at the trends in your area. Is the neighborhood up and coming or on the decline? What about the school district? Is there any upcoming development that could impact the property value? Now here's a pro tip. Choose a property that ticks off all the boxes for the majority of buyers. 3 bedrooms, 2 good baths, a good location, and great schools. That's the kind of home that'll have buyers lining up when it's time to sell. And remember, think of your future self when buying the home. It'll thank you when it's time to sell. Closing costs. Have you ever been hit with an unexpected bill? It's the worst, right? Now imagine that happening just before you're supposed to close on your dream home. That's a nightmare that no home buyer should face. But guess what? You can avoid it by understanding closing costs up front. Closing costs, my friends, can be a sneaky little devil. These are the fees and expenses you pay to finalize your mortgage, and they can add up to anywhere from 2% to 5% of your loan amount. That's a pretty significant chunk of change that'll catch you off guard if you're not prepared. But hey, that's why I'm here, to help you understand and prepare for these costs. Some of the common closing costs include appraisal fees, title insurance, attorney's fees, and origination fees. Always ask your lender for a detailed breakdown. And here's a pro tip from your trusted realtor, Steve Jolly. Negotiate. Yes, you heard me right. Some of these closing costs are negotiable, and you can even ask the seller to help you with some of them. Understanding and planning for closing costs is the difference between a stressful and a smooth closing day. So let's keep it smooth, folks. And in conclusion, attention, all home buyers and sellers, are you ready to unlock the secrets of the housing market? Then get ready for a whirlwind tour of the key points you need to know. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, so let's recap the main takeaways before we wrap things up. First and foremost, calculating your budget is the foundation of successful home ownership. Knowing what you can afford ensures you make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary financial stress. Consider factors like your income, debts, down payment, and ongoing homeownership costs to arrive at a realistic budget. Remember, don't go it alone. Utilize the resources available to you, leverage online tools like mortgage calculators, and seek guidance from real estate professionals and financial advisors. I'm here to support you throughout the process. And lastly, don't underestimate the power of knowledge. Staying informed about market trends, interest rates, and local conditions. This knowledge will empower you to make wise decisions and adapt to changing circumstances. And in conclusion, by mastering the art of budgeting, you can confidently navigate the world of home buying or selling. Take control of your financial future and find that perfect home within your means. And with a solid budget, expert guidance, and a dash of patience, you'll be well on your way to achieving your home ownership dream. If you liked the video, click the like button to let us know you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll make sure to answer them. And be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss another episode. Take care and have a good day.